from Byron Williams Middle School and Wilson High School band concert. We want you to thank you all so much for coming out here tonight to help celebrate all the hard work and dedication that these students have put into making music together. The first group on the stage is the William Middle School Band 1 students. They will open up tonight's concert by performing Dragon Dance by Michael Story. I hope you enjoy it.
Entitled Medallion by Marcetta F. Alexander. This piece really pushed us as it was so new there weren't any recordings for us to reference. Not to mention the tempo changes, different dynamic levels, and new rhythms that all has to be learned to play this piece. I do hope that you enjoy our next piece, Medallion.
There are a few extra students on stage for this piece. Our next selection will be performed by a combined group including both the Band 1 and Band 2 students. We will be performing After the Rain by Matt Newfield. This piece was the opening selection for Band 2 students at their concert performance session last Wednesday. where they received an excellent rating. This piece reminds us that no matter how bad the storm gets, there will be a rainbow on the other side of it. I do hope you enjoy our next piece tonight after the rain by me.
Our next selection is entitled Heroes Triumphant by William Owens. With driving rhythms and an array of tonal colors, Heroes Triumphant is a musical manifestation of vivacity and high spirits. This piece begins with a melody firmly in the trumpet section and then slowly makes its way around the movements, finally finishing up with brass again. I do hope that you enjoy our next selection tonight, Heroes Triumphant by William Owens.
of the comet and rising through the solar system. The opening bold measures describe the sighting of the comet and reveals as it gets closer and closer. The piece then takes off, launching a wild comet ride filled with excitement and energy. I hope that you enjoy our final selection tonight, Comet Ride by Brian Bummy.
Transition. The group you have on stage is the Wilson High School Concert Band. Before we begin, I just want to take the time to acknowledge these students because a lot of these students weren't able to take the class second semester. So the program you see is a result of these kids staying after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays to prepare this program. So again, I want to let y'all know how much I appreciate the students and the parents for working with us for those after school rehearsals in order to get this concert going. Our first number is going to be Take the A Train, which is a piece that was made famous by Duke Ellington. We found out that it actually wasn't written by Duke Ellington, it was written by a guy named Billy Strayhorn. And the arrangement that we're going to be playing tonight is arranged by Michael Sweeney. All right, Take the A Train by Michael Sweeney. Brian Perry on flute as well. Give him a round of applause. The next piece we'll be playing is entitled Amarilyn by Jacob DeHaan. It's more of a lyrical piece, so we're about to slow the concert down just a tad bit, which takes a little bit more from the musician in terms of playing long and playing long phrases. So the kids, I think we got this piece about 2 weeks ago. So what you're hearing now is a result of 2 weeks worth of rehearsal, all right? And I'm really proud of the kids because they really stepped it up and made music out of it as opposed to just playing the notes on the page. All right, so again, Amarilyn by Jacob DeHaan. Before we go to our final selection, we're going to have a duet by two of our most promising students, Ms. Jayla Kennedy Blue and Ms. Sanaa Griffin. Wonderful thing about these ladies, we had 3 people to make Region Band this past year, and these 2 ladies were one of the 3. So give them a round of applause. Before we close out tonight with our last number, I just want to say to all the parents, thank you for your support, for your continuous support of these students in the arts. I know a lot of times we typically think that sports are the only way for our kids to, go to the next level. But band affords these kids an opportunity that a lot of people don't get to have. They get a chance to go out to different clinics, they get a chance to go out to football games, they get to travel, scholarships, free money for school. Before we go on, I just want to recognize two of our seniors, Bryce Jordan and Erica Hennings Howell, who about a month ago, y'all can stand up, who about a month ago went and auditioned in Charleston, South Carolina at Burke High School for about 13 colleges and universities. And these two individuals ended up accumulating over $1 million in scholarships. A lot of times, seniors, not all of them, but a lot of times seniors, they wait to the last minute, but they might not have a lot of options as to where they can go to school. But these students have tons of options, and with full scholarships. So for anybody who may be thinking about not quitting band, I would suggest stay with it. Stay with it, because you will get what you put into it. If you put a lot into it, I promise you will get a lot out of it. And again, I want to say again, appreciate the parents for your continuous support. Thank you to the students. I call this group, they don't know I call them that, but I call them the faithful few, because these individuals, anytime I call a rehearsal, anytime I need them to come out to the school and help, they're always there, all right? So I appreciate the kids. I love y'all. I appreciate all the work that y'all put into the band program. Again, this will be our last piece, High Intensity by Chandler Wilson, all right? Our assistant director, Mr. Smith. As you can see, he has his hands full. So we appreciate everything you do, Mr. Smith. All right, without further ado, High Intensity by Chandler Wilson.